live stream.
Yeah, that's right. So,
oh my God, I'm getting seasick, Jay.
You watch the football? It's a whole channel dedicated to nothing but
oh, it's the Halloween episode.
I'd take a Canadian drink if I had Johnson right now.
NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reported the Cardinals acquiring Kenyon Drake in a trade with the Dolphins in exchange for a conditional 2020 draft pick.
And welcome everybody.
In your bedroom.
It's my room. It's
welcome everybody to In Your Bedroom.
Hey, that's a
welcome everybody to In Your Face. I'm in my bunker. This is my panel.
Keith.
And Tony out here in Las Vegas. Where's everybody
at? That's Las Bogus.
Tony's reporting from Las Vegas. Keith from Keith, where are you reporting from?
I'm safer at home, man.
I'm over here with Yoda.
Well, I came out here to try and get some in-person interviews for the draft, but it doesn't seem like anybody's here.
Tony, did you not get the memo? The memo is no boat rides, none.
Well,
we're
here to give you
entertainment, and
we're here to give you a little bit of something and a whole bunch of nothing. What better way to waste your time?
Are you not entertained?
Everybody should be entertained.
Not like anybody's got anything better to do.
Speak for yourself.
Not right now.
This segment is brought to you by whatever Keith's drinking. All right, guys. So it is draft eve. Got a lot of action going on. Who are we gonna get?
Well, who are we gonna get, or who are we gonna get? Because I don't know that I'm drafting anybody myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you speaking French there?
Who do we? Who is the? Where do we think the Titans are going to draft?
We are a fantasy football show, and if you're looking to draft first-round draft picks in your fantasy team, you're probably looking at the wrong.
That one year I got Todd Gurley.
Well, there was that one year I drafted Calvin Ridley. So yeah.
I think you also got Pat Mahomes. No, that was that.
Second year.
I see them choosing C.J. Henderson from Florida. That's who I'm going to go with as their pick.
My bold prediction for this draft is the Titans actually trade up to the number 23 slot with New England, and we select edge rusher Yuter Gross-Matos from
Yuter Gross,
which leaves
Matos.
the Patriots.
Okay, so
which Patriots they dropped down a couple slots and they're still able to get Jordan Love at the 29th pick. And we're able to go up and get our edge rusher since it doesn't look like Clowney is making a decision anytime soon.
From the sound of things, it sounds like this segment's brought to you by Babbel, because we got Jay speaking French and we got Tony speaking Spanish, because I never heard of that guy.
Keith, who do you suspect the Titans are looking at in this first round?
Honest, I really and truly haven't done. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull a wide receiver. I don't know why. I just they love wide receivers.
Okay.
I think
He's
we're
going to go
I think
receiver.
we're a little too late in the first round to get any of the top tier talent at wide receiver. I also don't see us going wide receiver until about the third round. And Jay will appreciate my wide receiver pick for the Tennessee Titans. I think we pick up Juwan Jennings in the third round.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah. I'd like to see him go a little earlier than third, but I think third is probably an appropriate place for him right now.
I think we, like I said, I think we actually trade up with New England and get the edge rusher from Penn State. And then
Okay.
I think that we might if we don't package that second round pick in the move up, I think maybe our second round pick might be Jalen Hurts, quarterback out of Oklahoma.
That would be amazing, but we'll see.
So I have I have the Titans' first three picks being Uter Gross-Matos, Jalen Hurts, and Juwan Jennings.
Wow, that is special. Let's go with where is Tua gonna go? Your thoughts on Tua?
I have a feeling that somebody's gonna overthink this, and I think I feel like he should not slip any in the draft. But I feel like Miami is going to overthink it and end up drafting Justin Herbert, and which leaves Tua to the Chargers.
Right. That's exactly what I think. I'm going to say Tua to LA.
Tell him, though, not to drink whatever Phillip Rivers is drinking because we don't need like 10,000 kids running around.
All right. Phillip Rivers is with the Colts now? Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to that in just a minute. So then we also got let's see. And then, I mean, there's a chance he could go to Miami, but I do agree. I think he's going to go with the Chargers. Best quarterback in the – go out on a limb and say that Herbert's going to be the most successful out of the top three.
I'm not going to go out on a limb here, and I think it's a well-known everyone knows this information here that is familiar with this show, and I think Tua is going to be the best quarterback in the draft. He just has to stay healthy.
And don't we all?
To me, if you draft a healthy Tua Tagovailoa, you are going to get a hybrid quarterback of part Steve Young and part Drew Brees.
Cool.
Probably not the best parts of those two quarterbacks.
Oh, I think he has got Hall of Fame potential if he can stay healthy.
What's that smell? Am I near a farm?
We're going to
I smell cat.
Brief segment on free agency. All right, we got to get some audio going here. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Rod Father, a.k.a. Coach Reed, a.k.a. Quentin Quarantino, a.k.a. You're sideways, buddy, but just a little.
This is my first quarantine show.
Oh, wait, okay, there it is, and we're glad that you could join us. We're talking about free agency. different things that's happening around the league. Titans obviously retain Ryan Tannehill and finally give Derrick Henry a little money. Thoughts?
I mean, go Titans.
Right. Okay. Tony, thoughts?
Well, there are reports coming out here just today that Tom Brady apparently reached out to the Titans, and we were his number one choice to come here, and the Titans organization apparently Brady led to Tom going to Tampa Bay. Do we think we made the right decision with Tannehill and not going with Tom Brady?
Well, you can't teach an old horse. But I mean, with the news coming out that Tommy has certain tight end, and out of retirement, here comes Rob Gronkowski to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Gonna be thoughts, Keith?
Oh yeah, tons of bandwagoners, tons of people who love. But I don't think the Titans made a bad choice by just saying, no thanks, Tom. We're good.
Gotcha. Tony?
No, I agree. I think we have more pressing needs on the defensive side of the ball, and tying up that salary in a aging Gronkowski.
Wait,
Hey, this is what
got a Buccaneers hat on now.
Asking myself. I thought about bandwaggers or whatnot, but this is what I was asking myself last hour. Were we this close from almost having Gronkowski and Tom Brady? I mean, sounds like a Super Bowl to me. I mean, this is a recipe for a Super Bowl.
It's a recipe for a Super Bowl that's worked a few times.
That's what they call it.
I know when I go to the gas station where I'm putting my money. That's all.
Speaking of the gas station, Tennessee now legalized betting. You can go to Kroger, BP, Mapco, and say, I need 15 on 3 and give me 10 on the Bucks.
Oh, wait, I forgot we're not done yet. We're gonna rename him Rob Father.
Rob Father. Now
I can't even name another Buccaneer.
Howard, Cameron Brate.
But I mean,
being a fantasy football show, I feel like there's a few other Buccaneers we should probably have our eyes on.
And that being
guys like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, whatever running back that they decide to draft.
maybe a Doug Martin. I mean, he might still have another game in him.
I mean,
he's going to be the new Frank Gore.
Hey,
don't they still have a barber on their team?
Is Deion Lewis still available?
On there?
Deion Lewis. Deion Lewis is available. Or you could draft a Cam Newton as a running back. You could just acquire Cam Newton as a running back.
There you go.
Yeah.
And while we're at it, why don't we just bring Cordell Stewart out of retirement? And
could bring in Cordell Stewart or Cadillac Williams.
Oh, there you go.
You're gonna have to pull him out of the junkyard.
I hear Adrian Peterson's still playing, so yeah.
Adrian Peterson's still playing. So is Marshall.
They're just here for the food.
So.
Oh my God!
You already know why I'm here.
Well, here's the big. Who's going to finally give Clowney money, and where's he going to go?
18.
Okay, 18 million a year for Clowney.
Yeah,
I don't
earlier comment as to why we trade up to go after Gross Matos is so we get out of the Clowney sweepstakes. Does he go back to Seattle? I don't know where he fits in.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's already turned Seattle down. I just don't see anybody paying him that kind of money right now. I could see us kicking the tires on him for a good 10, 12 million, and then going from there. But that's just what I think.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Every other star player that gets big money typically has to produce. What has Clowney done for lately?
Well, he's no longer on it, so.
Right, but
what has his last employer done for him lately, and that is Bubkas.
He's got to stay healthy.
Well, there you go. You can't be in the hospital going, yeah, I'm gonna hit that button for the morphine and the money.
Speaking of which,
You get one of the other.
well, and how's everybody's quarantine going? Tony, is everybody ecstatic in Vegas about the Raiders?
I forgot where I was going with that. I've been partying a little too hard out here.
I didn't realize the establishments were still open, or have you actually found a speakeasy?
We're not going to talk about clothes.
Essential
business.
The Essential Ranch. So
speaking of the Raiders,
let's see.
Another quarterback on the move. Do we see a possible Tannehill-like situation in Las Vegas? Is Carr's job safe? Mario
he is the answer for that fiasco.
How long do you see that leash being on Carr in Las Vegas?
3 games. He looks like dog mud for 3 games. Mariota's in.
I mean, if Carr slips up at all, I can see them possibly, Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but I think the big question is going to be is he going to stay healthy enough to where they don't even have to worry about that? Because he really hasn't had many major injuries, and I don't see him on a Madden cover anytime soon.
He's got some stuff.
Speaking of Madden covers, Lamar Jackson reported to be on the cover of Madden. Can we get the Walking Dead music?
Do you risk
Career.
the curse? Do you risk the curse?
So let's go. How many games is Lamar going to be out this year for? Over under 4 games. I'm going to take the over.
Over.
I'm going to take the under.
Okay. Rodfather?
I'm gonna go with the under on this one.
Rodfather.
We think we got
okay.
we got 2 votes for the under, which means
and 2 votes for the over.
Lamar Jackson may be safe.
Did y'all not hear me?
No.
I'm gonna go under.
Under. Okay. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Moving on. How's everybody's quarantine going? What is a substitution for sour cream?
Yogurt.
Oh.
Hey, what about
right.
Jason Witten? Do you pick him up?
On a
not
fantasy?
no.
No.
I believe he is there to be a veteran presence and to
bring along the young bucks.
Darren Waller.
Was Romo that bad that it would boost your career, recharge you or whatever whenever he retires?
No.
Or like, what's the deal? Why did he just jump out? Boom. I want to play again. Why's all these guys?
Where he can do what he needs to do when he wants to do it, but I don't think
that's one I thought was done. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think the ship has sailed. That ship has sailed.
Yeah, I don't see him putting up any significant fantasy stats. But I think he will be good for the Raiders in general, if nothing more than to be help Darren Waller take the next step in his career.
Yeah,
Phil Rivers. Phil Rivers going to the Indy.
17 kids
moving to Indianapolis. They're all going to Indianapolis. And then you've got Jacksonville. The quarterback
still on
situation.
Lockdown.
Yeah, the quarterback situation in Jacksonville pretty.
It's definitely Minshew mania. From here on out in Jacksonville,
they've also released Marquise. They released Lee this week. I just don't see them being a contender. Houston Texans gets rid of DeAndre Hopkins and Clowney a while back. They did not get a first-round pick out for either. I'm not feeling good about being a Houston fan right now.
Mm-hmm.
Sabotaged.
Bill O'Brien is the MVP of the AFC South for everyone but the Houston Texans.
No, he's one man single-handedly brought down that whole team and didn't have to eat a bat. So, yeah, I'm not feeling good about any AFC South team except for Tennessee.
Do you see anything moving? Yannick Ndukwe, however the hell you pronounce his name, trade front going on. him and his owner, Tony Khan.
That's
That's
my
definitely,
boy.
yeah, that's definitely a possibility moving forward if Minshew becomes Minshew.
Minshew becomes mincemeat.
Rodfather, now back a Tennessee fan.
I just remembered how much I love Tennessee. Go, Joshua.
But NFC South, Tampa Bay, right?
I'm still going New Orleans Saints.
Okay. Still going Saints. Okay. You're sporting the tag like it's 92, man. It's awesome.
I'm gonna take it back after
He's
this
sporting the tag
podcast.
because he literally just bought that hat.
That stuff has to go back to Dick's in the morning.
Yeah.
It's gonna go.
I hope you save the receipt.
Hey, I ain't got my stimulus yet.
Well,
don't worry, Brady's got it in the mail for you.
Yeah. You'll definitely have Brady's signature on it.
No, I am waiting my Trump check. No, really. I need my Trump check.
Okay. Tony, at the combine.
Last week, or a couple weeks ago, I think I lost.
You
all
did
that
stop by the
film.
combine. Do we have a clip? Do we have a picture of you at the combine?
Yeah, I think I already.
What happens in Indy stays in Indy.
Okay. He does not have the combine. Well, from all of us at home to all of you at home, and to the
I think I do have the
to the several in attendance. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're now in. Wait. Oh, okay.
I'm now inside the draft room.
Okay, Tony.
So basically, Tony's in
Roger
Goodell's
basement. Yeah, in the basement.
Remember
Roger
Tony.
Goodell.
Now on the draft stage, waiting for the first pick to come in. Looks like it is actually in ready.
Remember, Tony.
We'll be hearing for I assume going to pick Joe Burrow. What do y'all think? Surefire number one pick?
Number one
Burrow,
pick,
yes.
Joe Burrow.
Bengals,
absolutely.
No.
Put the mortgage on it, Joe.
So it's obviously going to be the number one pick, but is he a surefire thing? Like, is he going to be what is Joe Burrow going to be the savior of Cincinnati? Is he going to be?
I mean, can Joe Burrow work with that line? Is going to be the biggest question there.
Being a bunch of SEC fans here, we've definitely seen what he was able to do 2 years ago without Joe Brady here running that offense. And he went from a 5th round projected pick to the number one overall pick after one stellar season. Are we sold on Joe Burrow?
That kind of coaching staff is not at the Bengals facility. It's just not.
I don't think I'm much competition.
So no rookie of the year for Joe
I'm
Burrow?
I'm gonna say Bengals are gonna win 5 games.
So who do you have penciled in as your rookie of the year pick then?
Oh goodness gracious! I have that yet, but as I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and say Justin Herbert, if drafted the right team, could be the.
I'm gonna go as my rookie of the year pick.
CeeDee Lamb. Okay. I also like Haskins from Ohio State. Can I do that?
I mean, if that's what you want.
All right, yeah, I'll go Haskins, Ohio State. Now let's go Maxwell Award. Who's gonna win?
Hold on. What about hey, I'm coming with a sleeper. Jawan Jennings.
Oh,
Sleeper.
He missed out. He missed out on my earlier prediction.
we were just talking about him.
I have him going.
He had a 40
time.
I heard a 6.4.
Yeah, I think his 40 time was about the same as my neighbor's 60-year-old grandma. But hey, 40 times aren't everything. Okay. Well, there was that one guy, but 40 times aren't everything.
What about Callaway, Mark?
I mean, obviously,
I'm gonna say Callaway's probably looking at a late round.
You've also got the Bama receivers coming out with Judy and Ruggs, probably predicted to go pretty high.
Judy Ruggs. That sounds like an old 1960s pop band.
Probably named after them.
Well, we definitely know that I'm a big Judge Judy fan, but
Judy and Ruggs.
just really going to depend on where those guys. My rookie of the year pick.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings more than likely be in the 3rd or 4th round. Tony thinks he's going to the Titans.
I'm gonna say
I'm
Saints.
gonna put Juwan Jennings with the New England Patriots.
I'm saying he wins. Both the same. Picked 234th.
234
wins rookie of the year. Saints win a Super Bowl.
And then tweets an explicit video of
Pretty much.
Well, I don't know, man. From my quarantine hole to everybody else's. Tony, go out of here.
If it's my job to take us out of here, guys, I'll go to bed. I'd have to go for that.
There he goes.
All right, guys. Well, with all that being said, where did he find a shirt that matches the draft background? All right, with all that being said,
the green
Is it really green? Yeah.
oh, apologies to Adam the Woo. We've ran out of time. We were gonna add him. We were gonna add him into the call. Look now at home. That new time traveler machine.
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
Quick.
Apologies, Adam the Woo. I ran out of time on this Zoom thing because they'll only let you record 40 minutes. So, but to everybody else, we'll see you next time.